Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to Angelic Tree Tarot. I hope you are doing well. Today, we are actually going to get into a reading about your career and finances. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle 3 piles here, and we're going to just get straight into it. All right, I'll see you on the other side. All right, y'all, so the cards have been shuffled. This is going to be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, so just take a deep breath. Try not to overthink it too much, just whichever deck is calling out to you. Okay, and again, this is about your career and your finances. So, what's coming next into that area of your life? Okay, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, so whenever you're ready, we're going to go ahead and go into the cards. Okay, starting with pile 1. See you in a minute. Hey, pile 1. So, this is the deck that you chose. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so what is coming next in the area of your career and your finances? You have the turtle, right? And you have the justice card. Beautiful. Okay. Pile number 1. The first thing that I'm getting for your pile is that what you want to do with your career or what you're actually currently involved in as far as your career is something very important, something very heart led. So you know how there are some careers that are just, just a job, just something to make you money, or you just go to work and you come home and that's it. You know what you're there for, nothing extra. It's not important. You just need that check. Okay. I'm getting though pile number 1 that you are involved in like advocacy or humanitarianism work. Okay, so the justice card is all about, of course, justice, fairness, balancing things out. This card is also about truth. For me, yeah, the justice card is very much about making things right, putting things in order, putting things in its proper place. And then the turtle card, of course, when we think of a turtle, we think of slow, slow and steady wins the race is what's coming to me. The turtle in this deck, especially, is also about wisdom, ancestral healing, being grounded, being rooted. So, the more I tap into your pile number 1, you're definitely in the trenches, is what I just heard. You might work within those areas that a lot of people don't want to work in or a lot of people can't handle. I'm getting you might work with um, children who are in the system, or you might work with people who are in prison, even. You might work with people who need resources, need money, need food, need shelter. So I'm getting like underdeveloped communities too, pile number 1. So you might actually do this. This might actually be your career right now. And if not, this is something that you're getting into. You know, it's usually those careers that need to get the most money, right? That it seems like they don't get the most money, right? So, like teachers, for example, they need the biggest check ever, right? CNAs, they need the biggest check ever because these are the people that do the groundwork. Case managers is also what I'm getting, the people that work closely with the people, feet on the ground, actually in the trenches with people, helping them with their day to day things, pile number 1. So, this might actually be what you do for a career if you're not doing it already. I'm getting karma, but no, there's another word, dharma. So, dharma is the opposite of karma. So, all the good that you've been doing, pile number 1, is going to come back to you 10,000 fold in the form of money, in the form of finances, right? And you're going to be well taken care of. I'm getting that you might not think that those types of finances are coming. You might even feel like you've been putting in all this work, all this hard work actually, and maybe all this stressful work even. It might be stressful for you. It seems like you may have been overlooked, pile number one, but your guides are telling me right now that you'll always be provided for. No matter how long it seems like it's taking, no matter anything like that, anything that you're feeling, from the world, you're always going to be taken care of. And although it may seem slow at times, it's definitely going to come around. Okay, so you're definitely doing God's work, is what I'm hearing. So there's no way that you won't get compensated, because this is the true value. After all, money is just, a form of value that us humans have put on a piece of paper, right? You hold a lot of value just by what you do, just by your heart, just by the work that you've been doing or the work that you're going to get into in the future, pile number one. Don't ever think that you're going to go without, ever, no matter how long it seems like it's taking or how long that you've been doing something. It's not, going as fast as you might have thought it would or you think it should. I definitely see lots of blessings coming to you, pile number one. Let's get you one more card. Yeah, you got the Empress. Yes, for sure. Sitting pretty. You're going to be sitting pretty. You see the Empress, she wants for nothing. She's just chilling pretty much in her regal gown and her clothes, her royal like demeanor. You know, she has abundance and crops around her, trees behind her, jewels, crown on her throne. Yeah, pile number one, like I was saying, things are definitely going to do a complete 180 for you. What you're feeling right now or what you'll feel in the future as far as your career, you're going to get so divinely blessed, so divinely taken care of. Like the Empress, like I said, she wants for nothing. She just, rests just by being herself is what brings her value. It's not really about how much work she does, it's about, what she encompasses, the energy that she holds, the energy that she embodies just by simply being her, pile number one. So, like I was saying, the work that you're doing or the work that you're going to be doing in the future, it represents value and authenticity and genuineness and love in itself. So, the universe recognizes that. Spirit recognizes that. Your guides, your ancestors, you're recognized for that. And so you're held at the highest regard. It might not look like it right now, or there might be some time that it won't look like to the naked eye that you're doing big things or that you're successful or that you have a lot of money, you're abundant, but I'm getting now that in the spiritual world you're seen as the complete opposite. Like you're high ranking and pretty soon it's gonna match up here in the material world, here in the physical world by number one. So you're so blessed. I'm getting so blessed, so abundant. And the work that you're doing is not going unnoticed. It's definitely not going unnoticed in the spirit world, but it's even not going unnoticed in the physical world either, even if a lot of people don't say it. You are appreciated. Okay, pile number one. So do not give up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you love because money is attracted to you when you're in that state of love. It's attracted to you when you're in that state of enjoyment and pleasure, right? And it seems like the work that you're doing right now or the work that you're going to be getting into, you love it. You don't do it for the money. You don't do it for, you don't see it as just a way to pay your bills. Like you specifically chose this career because you hold it at a close place in your heart. It's heartfelt. It's a heart-centered career, pile number one. So I'm telling you, you are doing spirit work, okay? Keep doing what you love because this thing that you're doing or this thing that you're going to be doing as far as your career, it's something that was put in you before you were brought here to earth. It was something that you were always meant to do. And so if it's something that was just always for you, money, finances, blessings, abundance, resources, all that and more are automatically going to be attracted to that. So keep it going. Don't worry, don't look left, don't look right, because you can't compare your own journey with anybody, right? We can look left, we can look right, we can say, well, this person is making this much, this person is doing this much, I've been doing this for this long, this person is doing this, etc., etc. But you're on a different type of time. Pile number one, you are on a different type of time. You're not in it for the money, you're in it for your soul's work, you're in it for the love, right? You're in it because this is what you've been led to do. It has nothing to do with anybody else. So, you know, you, you can't really compare it to anybody else, right? So you keep going, pile number one. Spirit is so proud of you. Your guides, your ancestors are near, are sitting close to you, walking close to you each and every step of the way, okay? So proud of you, pile number one. If this was your pile, please drop a yellow heart in the comments. I would love to see if this was your pile. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more videos like this. And thank you so much for being here. And I will talk to you later. Take care. Hey, pile number two. Okay, so this is the pile that you chose. Let's get straight into it. Again, this is what's coming in the future for your career and finances. Okay, so we got the bee, worker bee vibes. Too early to tell though. Okay, and the Knight of Wands. Yes, definitely an action oriented person. Go getter energy. All right. Pile number two, right off the bat, you go get it. You are a hustler. You are somebody that has been a hustler since forever. You might have been a kid in school selling candy, selling snacks, selling soda. You know, you're just a hustler. You might have different gigs. You know, you might be a gig worker, you might be an entrepreneur, or you just might have different means of income right now, pile number two. So you are somebody that is not afraid of work. You're not afraid of hard work at all. Yeah, you go get it. If you see something and you want it, nothing's gonna stop you from getting it. If you have a goal that you really want to reach, let's say that you want a new MacBook, right? So you gotta get $1,000 real quick. You will start so many little side hustles until you get that goal. You just don't have a problem working hard for it either. People may have always called you like a busy bee or have asked you like, dang, how many jobs do you have? Okay, so that might be something that you hear all the time, pile number one. Pile number two. So that may be something that you've heard all the time. Pile number two. Your drive is phenomenal. So yeah, you might be somebody who works Uber, works DoorDash. You might have a full-time job doing something. I'm hearing technology, or it doesn't have to be. And then you might come home and then go into like your PM night shift job, pile number two. And then you might do something on your laptop before you go to bed, maybe invest, maybe do stocks. So you're not afraid of hard work. Again, because you have so many different avenues of income, finances have an even easier way to get to you. You're not limited. You keep open. You don't box yourself in at all. Pile number two, which is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing for growth. Now I'm looking at this bee here. Have you heard that fun fact about a bee that it's not technically supposed to fly because its body or something is too heavy for its wings, but it still flies? Yeah, people might really wonder like, how do you work all these jobs? How do you do all these gigs? Do you get sleep? Pile number two. I know you're a hustler, like it's in your blood. Now I'm feeling like it's in your blood. Maybe you come from a family of hustlers. You come from a family of entrepreneurs, a family of people that know how to get to it, that know how to get to the bag, that know how to get money. You know, I'm just sensing that if you continue to keep this up and you remember that you're totally capable, then your finances will continue to steadily increase. Let's pull another card for you, pile number two. Yes. What better card to get in a career and finance reading? Pile number two, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Money, 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 honey. Yeah, you're on a roll. You're unstoppable. I definitely see a new form of income coming to you. I'm hearing that you're not really a person that's ever gonna go without because you're not gonna allow that to happen. You know how to maintain your finances. You know how to maintain your resources. Getting more and more avenues of income coming to you. Pile number two. Let's get another card for you. Okay, so you got two cards that came out. Pile number two, you got the Three of Wands and the Death card. Okay, put these here. Yeah, pile number two, you are creating financial freedom for you. The way that the guy on the Three of Wands is looking out to me, it's just giving me a vibe of like, we made it. Like he's just sitting and like he has like a vast open view and he's just contemplating. He's in his like royal clothes and he looks well put together and he's just like, we did it. Like after a long journey and he's thinking about what's ahead, what's next for him. So pile number two, your work ethic and the way that you get it done and you know how to take care of business and you know how to hustle and you know how to get to it, it's going to lead to just financial freedom and abundance. And pretty soon, you're not really going to have to work as hard as you do, and you might always have that hustler mentality, and it might be hard to sit down and just do nothing or just, slow down a little bit, if especially if you've been like this for such a long time, which you have. Pile number two, I'm getting that, you'll be able to just sit and bask in, your hard work, right? So everything will pay off and pretty soon. And this might not even be so far away. This might be right around the corner that, you'll be able to, sit comfortably and sit pretty and maybe relax more and think about even future financial freedom, future investments. I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles here that whatever this next form of income is for you, it's going to be different. It's not going to be like a quick gig or a small side hustle or just something that you do real quick to just get a lump sum of money and then move to the next one. No, this next one is going to be something that actually sets you up to not have to work so hard, not have to do all these things all the time just to, get a certain amount of money. This one form of income that's coming is going to set you up for financial freedom. I'm getting a little bit again that it might be hard to let go of your old way of being. Pile number two. But I'm here to tell you, like, just relax. You deserve this. If anybody deserves it, you deserve it. Okay? Years. Now I'm hearing 10 years, 20 years. I'm hearing years of hard work. The first moment that you were able to get money, that you were able to, you know, work to get the coin, you were doing it. So you deserve this. File number two, I'm hearing, to remind you that you deserve this. And when this comes, be open to it and realize that this is a gift, this is a blessing, and this is the reward. These are the rewards for your hard work. Okay? Definitely a beautiful reading for you, file number two. Okay? You deserve this. If this was your pile, please drop a red heart in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And if you want to see more pick a card videos like this, like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. File number two, I will talk to you later. Okay? You got to let me know how this goes. Okay? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here and take care. Bye. Hey, pile number three. So this is your pile that you chose. Real quick, right before I started your reading, I started picking up on this old TV show theme song called Three's Company. Down at the rendezvous, Three's Company too. That's like a throwback if If you know, you know. But um, maybe you guys have a roommate or something. I don't know, but it's so random. Anyway, let's get into your future career and finances. Ooh, you got the cosmic egg. Pretty. All right. And you got the five of wands. All right. Pile number three. First thing I'm hearing, you do not need to play small, and playing small actually holds you back from a lot of things, including finances. The cosmic egg represents potential. I just want to grab the book that came with this oracle deck. It's a little bit long, so I'm not going to read all of it, but the cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread on the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold onto life and life holds onto us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. Okay, so yeah, pile number three, you have a lot of potential. And like I was saying at the beginning, ooh, it's going to be one of those readings, pile number three. You may be very different than the people around you. Maybe the people around you currently or from your family growing up, your environment, society as a whole. You just may be like a unicorn, a zebra, very unique, an eagle amongst like other birds, chickens, or pigeons, you know. I'm getting that you may have had to fight a lot, of course, with the five of wands here. You may have had to deal with a lot of jealousy or people trying to compete with you or people trying to undermine you. You know, as a defense mechanism, pile number three, you may have actually played small. As far as your career, you could have actually worked a lot of jobs. You may have been in a career where you made a lot of money, you know, a certain type of work where you had a lot of financial freedom. Pile number three doesn't have to be, but you could have a lot of free time, you know, and the people around you might not have that free time. So you might be somebody who picks up on a lot of not so good energy being thrown at you, pile number three. And this type of energy can really stop you from growing in certain ways that you were actually meant to grow in your career and finances in all aspects of life, pile number three. You know, when we have people around us that are not capable of nurturing our greatness, our beauty, all the great things about us, I won't say it'll stop anything, but it could slow it down a little bit. You know, like a plant, right? If you're not watering it, giving it sun, it won't grow as much as it could. You know, if you keep it in a small pot, it will stay that size. But if you put it into a larger pot, it'll actually grow bigger. The roots have enough space to actually stretch and widen. I'm getting that you're very unique in your family. The song that I was singing before I pulled your cards, it makes me think of like roommate. Again, the word roommate is coming. So you might have actually lived with family or friends for a certain amount of time and you're just waiting for that moment to be able to move out. You're waiting for that moment to be able to save up enough resources and have enough just finances to get out, you know. You might be working a job or two that you don't really want to, pile number three, but you're doing it. You're doing it because you know you have obligations. You have priorities, you know. You have a big, big calling. I'm also getting pile number three that once you come out of this situation that you're in right now, you're going to actually help other people to be able to get out of similar situations, or you'll be able to help people to navigate being the unique one in their family, right? being the different one in their family. I'm getting healer vibes off of you. So in the future, you might be someone who is actually, a healer, someone who helps people after they've gone through a lot of trauma, a lot of conflict. I'm hearing noise. So a lot of noisiness when they prefer calm, you know, coming from just an environment that is not them, that does not echo who they really are to their core. You might do this in the future, or you could be doing this now. You could totally be doing this now. So you could be a counselor, a psychiatrist, a teacher of some sort, a healer of any kind. Healers come in many different careers. It's definitely not limited. You can be a cashier and be a healer, okay? Be a divine healer. It doesn't matter. Healing doesn't have a certain face, it doesn't have a certain career, it doesn't have a certain field or anything like that, file number 3. So I'm getting that you have a huge, huge calling, and your career is going to be based on helping other people get through trials and tribulations similar to the ones that you have experienced, file number 3. So let's pull another card for you. All right, so you got 2 cards. You got the Two of Wands and the Emperor. Pile number 3, go ahead and start preparing now. Go ahead and start envisioning your future now, because your life is going to be totally different than how it is now. You're definitely going to be owning things, definitely going to be well established. I'm getting a very humble energy too. You're very humble. You can walk down the street and people wouldn't even know that you're sitting on as much resources and finances as you are, because you know the importance of staying humble, staying grounded, and that's going to attract even more finances to you. So, pile number 3, you could actually already be a business owner, but in the future, I don't think you really see the depth of your career, because I'm hearing the healer's healer. I'm hearing the business coach. I'm hearing the financial advisor. So you're going to be seen as someone who assists the people that assist others, right? And what you've gone through has really prepared you for this, pile number 3. You are not going to want for anything. You're going to be able to just look, you know, at a location and say, hey, I want to go here. And then in a couple of weeks or less than a week, you'll be there. Like, you're going to be able to have enough resources and finances to make decisions like that. Okay? So I want to remind you, pile number 3, what you see right now in your reality is very much so an illusion, because it's not going to look like anything in the future. And this could be closer in the future than you think. It might not be way, way far in the future. It may be closer than you think, but I'm hearing keep going. You may want to give up, but now is not the time. Now is not the time. Your energy is potent. Your magic is potent. Keep envisioning yourself being financially free, being financially abundant, being a teacher, being a guide, really stepping into your power. And you're going to be around people that will nurture your gifts, nurture your leadership, nurture you, your best self. And so that's going to expand you even more and even quicker, pile number 3. So don't fret, don't worry. I know it may look one way now, but you'll see exactly why it all had to happen, okay? Ooh, I'm feeling good vibes from you. Powerful, powerful. You keep going. You don't play small, okay? You do not play small. You be wise, you be discerning, and get around people who are also in their power. Get around people that allow you to stretch and allow you to be your full self, okay? Keep it up, pile number 3. We need you. We are definitely going to see you in the future. Nothing but good things for you in your career and your finances. And if this is your pile, please drop a purple heart in the comments. I would love to hear anything that comes up about your story in the future in the comments, pile number 3. If you want to see more pick a card readings like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. And I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 3, and I will talk to you later. All right, take care.